guys, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to today's video. Today I am going to be planning for the week of January 29th through February 4th, I believe it is. I have not set up my monthly view yet for February, so I will be relying heavily on some sticky notes that I've put together, but I think it will be just fine. So today I wanted to do something a little different. I want to use a little bit more of my deco journaling kit just because I want to switch it up a little bit. So I will have to do a little manipulation to be able to do that because I want to cover up the date stuff. And I don't think that like these little squares will be able to cover it all up without some tweaking. So I think I'm going to be using some more washi to be able to do that. We'll see how that goes. I don't think it'll be too bad. Okay, so yeah, I think I'm going to use this washi if it'll work and kind of go from there. I think it should work pretty well. So over here, not a ton going on. We have been working on getting orders out as normal. I'm trying to decide if I should put it like across like that. I don't think I'm gonna have enough to do all this thing if I do. So I might just stop it where it typically is stopped. So yeah, just working on getting orders out. Mystery kits have officially been out for a while, I believe. So that is awesome. I did post the reveal video last Tuesday. So if you have not seen that reveal already, definitely go check that out. Mystery kits are always super fun because I feel like you kind of go into it not knowing what to expect. I don't know if I'm ever gonna be able to like get these all exactly the same size, but I'm gonna try my best to do that and still cover them all up. So yeah, they have been out and we're kind of in the slower period right now, which is kind of nice, always getting a little bit of time. I'm not sure if I'm liking this, to be honest with you, because I don't like that they're all different lengths. I feel like I should probably just do it like all the way across. I think I'm gonna do washi all the way across. You never know unless you try it, right? So maybe I'll just like switch it up and do different washi for each. It's gonna take a lot of my space, but I think it's gonna be okay. We're just gonna try it out this week. I've noticed that with like normal Etsy related stuff, I'm not really putting like daily stuff down unless I absolutely need to. So that kind of helps with the space for sure. Because if I'm not like putting normal to-dos down, I think it makes my life a little easier. It doesn't take as much space. It's more just like key things that are kind of going on. So I'm gonna probably do the same thing this week because again, I'm giving myself less space, but we'll see. I mean, the thing is, I could always like overlap stickers and stuff if I need to. I'm just kind of switching off between the different washi types because I have 3 thick different patterns. So yeah, other than that, I can't think of anything too crazy. We've been working on the April kits, which are super cute. I think you guys are going to love them. And those will be released the 2nd Friday of the month. So I think that's like, I want to say the 9th. And I need one more of the blue at the bottom. I have been reading a ton. If you guys are following me on Instagram, you guys probably already know that. I know I've also kind of updated here a few times on reading related items, but I'm on my 8th book and I there might be a chance that I finish reading this book. But the thing is, I'm reading ACOTAR, which is like kind of funny because I've heard about it a billion times, but I really never knew what it was. And then the funny thing about it though is that it's called ACOTAR, but that's like the first book's name. So it's kind of confusing unless you're like, if you're like telling someone about it, they're like, oh, what does that stand for or whatever. But then, yeah. Anyway, it's funny that the series is named that. Regardless, I have been reading, I'm on the 3rd book now, and for a long time, I just like wanted to go so fast through it. And I'm like, okay, like I have to know what's gonna happen. And now I'm at the point where I'm like, I don't want to read this too fast because I know I'm gonna be very sad when it ends. And I know there's so many other books, like since I've been posting about reading them, you know, people are like, oh, like you have to read Crescent City, or like you have to read Throne of Glass. And I definitely plan to at some point for sure. But I'm just like not ready for it to be over. And I also realized that the last book is written in 3rd person, which I typically do not like 3rd person books. So that should be interesting. Although when I was at Target, like running some errands, I stopped in the book aisle because, I mean, I don't know how you don't do that. I didn't buy anything, but I stopped. And I kind of like read through a little bit of I think like Assassin's Blade or something like that. And it's 3rd person as well. I think the whole series is in 3rd person for Throne of Glass, and it was okay. Like it wasn't, it seemed like it flowed like Sarah J. Maas's regular books, and so it wasn't hard to read at all. Like I feel like even just reading a few sentences, I was like, okay, this doesn't sound so bad. So yeah, that's kind of what my life has been, just honestly, mostly just lots of reading, which I'm not hating at all. It's been awesome. Okay, so I think I'm gonna leave the top part like that, just to give you guys some like reference of how I typically would do stuff. This is like how I've done it in the past. And I've just like covered up the top part and then just used like date covers, or even like not use date covers. So this is definitely very different from what I've normally done, but I thought it would be fun to try something different. I really wanted to use this deco journaling sheet as much as I possibly could. So that's what I'm gonna be doing today. Let's take a look at what we have going on. So Jason has his follow-up appointment at 9:30 on Tuesday. So let's put that in. And I think I'm gonna use a normal thing for that. 9:30. So this is the appointment where like we'll see what they found on the echo. So fingers crossed that he does not need surgery. That would be amazing. So follow-up appointment. Macy also does have her after school program, so I'm gonna put that in as well. And I think I'm gonna use this guy for that. And then I think I'm gonna use, should I use the same thing for like the carpool stuff? Or should I do something a little different? I may use these guys instead. So we have to do carpool on Wednesday. I'm just gonna overlap it, and on Friday. It definitely covers up some of that, but also gives some functional space there. Do I like that? Do I not like that? I don't know. Haven't decided just yet. we'll leave it for now. The other thing is Friday night, Macy has bingo night at school. So I'm gonna put that on here. So we won't do our typical Friday night dinner with Jason's parents. And then Saturday, Macy has tumbling, but Mila's gymnastics for some reason got canceled. So it's just gonna be cheer. And I think I might grab one of her little cheer icons. I haven't used those in a while. So it's really tumbling, but she's learning tumbling for cheer. Like it's designed for that. And then we do have church. And Jason's been doing pickleball. I don't know if I ever mentioned that, but Jason's been doing pickleball. And so he's able to go to pickleball on Sundays, and it's usually when we have church, which actually works out just fine because me and the girls can go to church, and then like he's home when we get back. I'm gonna move that a little bit more down. I've been loving our Sundays. They've been so chill, like just go to church and then do some home stuff and then like just chill. And I feel like that's exactly what we all desperately need. I wish I would have made some, I need to make a bunch more scripts for myself because I want to do a, like a game night one because we've been doing more game stuff with the kids. Oh, she does have a play date too. Let me put that in. I almost forgot because I don't have it in my thing. So she does have a play date. So that's gonna be on Saturday, that play date. I feel like there's might be something else that I'm missing, but I don't think there's anything else here. And then I think that's about it. The only other thing is I do need to do a couple things for work related stuff. I'm gonna have to pay taxes and do the calendar and all of that stuff. So why don't we put that in now, just so it's a reminder that these things need to get done. Calendar and freebie. I already did the markdown, so we're gonna put this on the 1st, just to remind me that that needs to get done. I think I'm gonna have something going on Wednesday. It's gonna be kind of an all-day thing. So I'm gonna put that in and then I'll fill that in later. But I think that's about it for this section, which I just love how that looks. It's super cute. Let's do over here now. So I'm gonna use more stickers from here. I think I'm gonna go, since there's a lot of blue, I think I'm gonna use this here. And I think I'm gonna use these guys. For up above. And I made some stickers for myself. So this week and Etsy shop. I feel like a lot of my to-dos are the same from last week if you watched that video. Just because I have not made very much progress, which is fine. It's not a big deal at all, but it's just kind of funny. It's just kind of funny because I put stuff down, honestly, like just being like, okay, if I can get to it, then great. If I don't, that's fine too. So for my to-do items, let's see. And I'm trying to think, what do I want to use to mark these? I think I'm gonna use a bunch of these guys. Let me know if you guys have switched over to this planner since seeing it. I feel like, because this planner was completely new for 2024. It was never offered before. She did offer like a different companion, like Ultra or something like that, which I think has a kind of similar style, but it's bigger. It's like an 8.5 by 11 planner. It's also undated. And the undated part honestly does not bother me too much. I feel like I'm never gonna use it as an undated planner because I like don't sometimes plan and then sometimes don't. Like I actually need the planning aspect of it, like it to be consistent. But it's great if you like don't know how often you would use it, if that makes sense. Okay, so we need to do the softball registration. Schedule my haircut. I think Mimi also wants a haircut. I still need to drop off the cheer uniform. I just need to get it done. I have a return at Kohl's to do. And then we need to figure out spring break. We are gonna be going skiing during spring break in Colorado, but I think we're gonna drive because we're all gonna go this year. And we need to figure out if we need to rent like a car because our car is not really big enough to like be able to pack us plus Jason's brother who lives in Indiana, plus all of our stuff, plus skis. Like it's just not gonna work. And then I think I'm gonna move the 23 tax prep here just because I feel like it being over here is just messing up my flow of stuff. And then let's see. I can probably also use these same little stickers to cover up these dots. I'm not a huge fan of having blank space like this. Like I would much rather just have lines, but I get that like, you know, sometimes people will draw or whatever. I just personally prefer to have lines, which is why I always use like my ruler to try and write straight because otherwise I would not. So my goal for reading for the year is, I think I said 50 books, which I've read 8. So if I keep at this rate, I could be finished in half the amount of time. But I know for a fact that as it gets nicer out, I usually spend way less time reading, because like right now with the kids and stuff, it's super easy to read. Like they're playing and whatever. Being outside, it's a little bit harder because I feel like well, I don't know, maybe I'll bring my book or my Kindle with me. We'll see. Okay, so for to-do items, I need to follow up on the 25 planner. We need to finish April kits. What else was on my to-do list? If we get any returned packages. Doesn't happen often, but occasionally. And then I still have not started anything for the new project, so I want to kind of figure some stuff out for that. I want to grab the full boxes because we need to put together a plan. So today, we do have a lot of restocks that are like that need to be done. So I'm gonna put on Monday that Jason's gonna do restocks. And then 82, 83, 84, 85. He's gonna do 185, and then remaining planning kits. And then Friday could be budget kits. That's like an aggressive thing, but luckily like we don't release the kits until the following Friday, so we definitely have time. There's no big rush on getting that stuff done, which is awesome. In terms of reading, I have been reading A Court of Wings and Ruin, and I don't know at what point. I don't know like when I'll finish that, to be honest with you. I think I'm halfway done at this point. But I do have all the other books. So I'm guessing that I will probably by the end of the week finish this book, as well as the book that is like smaller that goes along with the series. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like a smaller blue book. So I'll probably finish that. Okay, so let's go ahead and use this guy here. I'm debating. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that here. And then I'm gonna use a habit tracker. So habit tracker for working out. I try to go to Orange Theory as much as possible. And I had like 3 days off just because of timing things. Like we had a lot going on and I just could not go. So I'm hoping to just make that a priority this week and go as much as I can, especially because the weekends are a little bit trickier to do. And then I think I might do this here and put in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and write in the videos. So Monday is always my plan with me. Tuesday is going to be the mystery reveal. Wednesday is going to be my February plan with, you know, plan with me. Then February budget. And I'm hoping Friday is my January reading wrap up. And I'm gonna grab a YouTube sticker, a YouTube script, and put that on the top. And we can just put that there so I can keep track of videos that need to be done. And this little icon is perfect for that. And I can use little weights for this. Anything else? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need. Oh, I think this is not. Let's just check my calendar, make sure I'm not forgetting anything. Oh, you know what? On Saturday is also Home Depot Day. I want to put that in so I don't forget that that's something fun that we could do. And I think I'll use one of these little reminder guys for that. Just because when me and Macy are gone, that might be a good option for Mila. And then if we get up early and we are looking for something to do, that would be a good thing to do as well. So I think that is about it, guys. I love, love, love how this turned out. I definitely think I'm gonna gravitate towards the deco journaling sheet a little bit more. I still have plenty left, and that's one thing that I love about this planner. And like the fact that it's small, but also like just the setup, I feel like I could definitely use this kit like at least 2 more times. I feel like you get a lot out of it with this setup, which is super cool. So anyway, that is it for this plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I love how it turned out. So thank you guys again for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.